I'm seeking refuge in Allah from the accursed devil, and I begin in the pure and blessed name of Allah, who is most merciful and compassionate. Greetings to the esteemed viewers of Mystical Islam. Dear friends, today we will share a true story of an eternal love between a husband and wife. A pregnant woman gave birth to her child at her husband's grave, and by Allah's command, a miracle occurred due to her husband's love that will surely bring tears to your eyes. This story is crucial for husbands and wives to understand the essence of love between them, especially since many couples today face conflicts that lead to destruction. So please stay with us throughout this video, and before we proceed, make sure to confirm that you have subscribed to our Mystical Islam channel. If you haven't, please subscribe immediately and click the bell icon to receive timely notifications about our upcoming videos. Now, let's begin this timeless tale. In a nearby village, there was a young man named Sajid. He was uneducated and of average appearance, average looks, average intelligence, and no education. He had a beautiful cousin named Zarina. He expressed his desire to marry her, and his parents supported this. The girl initially agreed, the marriage took place, and the wedding was celebrated. However, when she came to live with him, she realized that he was quite ignorant. She began to think about how they would live together, feeling troubled by his lack of intelligence and good looks. Gradually, she started to dislike him in silence. After 3 or 4 days, it is common for brides to visit their parents. Zarina went home, secretly hoping she would never return to Sajid's house. But she lacked the courage to speak to her parents about it, as they were close relatives, and she had initially agreed to the marriage. On their way back from one village to another, she told her husband she was thirsty. There was a well nearby. Her husband put down his bundle and began drawing water. In that moment, the devil whispered into her heart, and she pushed her husband into the well. As he fell, she thought he would die, and she would be free from him forever. She then returned to her parents' home and concocted a story, crying as she arrived. When her mother asked what happened, she said her husband had left her alone and she had been waiting for him. Her parents were furious, feeling that he had abandoned their daughter. Meanwhile, when Sajid fell into the well, he struggled to save himself. His hand caught the rope tied to the bucket, and he managed to hold on tightly and escape drowning. After some time, he climbed out and thought about what to do. He couldn't believe his wife had treated him this way, but he decided to go back and try to win her over again. Upon returning to his in-laws' house, he faced harsh words from Zarina's parents, who accused him of being irresponsible for leaving their daughter alone. He listened quietly and admitted his mistake, asking them to send their daughter home since it was getting late. Seeing his sincere apology, they agreed, and Zarina left with him. However, her heart began to change as she realized that even though he was uneducated and not handsome, he had protected her dignity in front of her parents. This realization sparked deep love in her heart for her husband, and she felt immense guilt for her actions. She accepted him wholeheartedly, and he, noticing her change of heart, never brought up the incident again. Their love blossomed, and they became inseparable, so much so that they could not imagine living without each other. Years passed, and they longed for children but remained childless despite their efforts. Then one day, Zarina discovered she was pregnant. Their joy was immense, but tragically, 6 months later, Sajid passed away unexpectedly. This sudden loss shattered Zarina's world. The man she had once wished dead was now the love of her life, and she felt unable to live without him. But she had to endure for the child growing inside her. Zarina visited Sajid's grave daily, reciting the Quran and weeping for him. Not a single day went by without her visiting. As her due date approached, one day while praying at his grave, she went into labor. The pain was unbearable, and she collapsed near the grave, calling for help, but no one was around. In her desperation, she prayed to Allah, asking for help to bring her husband's last legacy into the world. The pain intensified, and she felt herself slipping away when suddenly she felt someone grab her hand. Blinking her eyes open, she saw it was Sajid. Overcome with emotion, she begged for his forgiveness, fearing she might die before bringing their child into the world. Sajid lovingly stroked her forehead and helped her to her feet. When she regained consciousness, she found herself in an unfamiliar place, hearing a baby crying. Confused, she called for Sajid, and a woman approached, saying congratulations. She had given birth to a son. Zarina asked where she was, and the woman explained that someone had left her in her care, a midwife who had been there just in time. Zarina never found out who that mysterious person was, whether it was Sajid or someone else. Regardless, it was a hidden help from Allah. Holding her newborn son, she cried tears of gratitude. Years passed, but Zarina never stopped visiting Sajid's grave. She never remarried, content with the memory of Sajid and the blessing of their son. Dear friends, we hope you enjoyed today's video. Please share your thoughts in the comments and like the video, sharing it with your friends. Before you go, confirm that you have subscribed to our Mystical Islam channel. If not, please do so now and click the bell icon for timely notifications of our future videos. Take care of yourselves and those who have no one to care for them. We'll meet again in the next video. Until then, may Allah protect you.
Thank you for watching. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights and deepened your understanding of Islam. Remember, the pursuit of knowledge is a lifelong journey, and every step you take brings you closer to spiritual fulfillment. If you found this content helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more enlightening videos. Your support helps us continue spreading messages of peace, compassion, and unity. We also invite you to leave your thoughts and questions in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you and engage in meaningful discussions. Together, let's build a community rooted in faith and mutual respect. May Allah bless you abundantly, guide you on the straight path, and fill your life with peace and happiness. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be upon you and the mercy and blessings of Allah.